So we are going to talk about being able to believe the blessing that God has put in your life and being able to truly speak it and believe it and being able to have it come out of your mouth. So a lot of the times we feel like we have something in our heart. We feel like God's put something in our heart, like it's something deep in there. And we don't know for sure. Like we're kind of walking, maybe we're like at a slow pace, but we're not going full out towards it. Because we start to believe like what our own human limited understanding is about this thing. We believe that we might not be equipped enough. We might not have the skills. We might not be able to do this thing because it's just like, it seems so unfathomable to us. And I felt like this too. I mean, with, making these videos, like what gives me the right to make these videos? What gives me the right? I'm not a super talkative person. I'm not going to go chat somebody's ear up all the time. I'm not somebody that's going to I never could see myself doing something like this. But I want to share with you guys something in the Bible that really helps us talk about this and helps us get out of thinking like this and gets us out of limited mindset and talking down on ourselves, talking negatively about ourselves, or talking about only what we see on our limited understanding. In the Bible, there's a story of Jeremiah. Jeremiah he was called to be a prophet by God. He was called to be a prophet by God. And God tells him that before you were formed in the womb, I saw you. And this includes every single one of us. But Jeremiah is like, Father, I cannot be able to go and prophesy out here. I am a child. I am too young. I can't do this stuff. I'm not meant to go out there and do this stuff. But God basically tells him, for I have already called you. I've already called you to do what you're going to do. And he says that he basically tells Jeremiah to zip it up, boy. He tells him to zip it up. Stop saying what you say about yourself. Stop saying what you say. Say what I have said. And he says that he has touched his mouth and he has put his words into his mouth. God has put his words into his mouth. So the things that God has already proclaimed over him, Jeremiah starts being able to say it and speak it out and be able to believe it wholeheartedly and truthfully. So that's something that we can do in every single one of our lives. You might have some dream in your mind, in your heart, that it's just too big for you to be able to believe. And I have had this too, man. Like for me, it's always been like making these videos, doing this stuff. Like making it on YouTube, that just seems like such a crazy thing, man. Like if I tell anybody that, it just seems like such a crazy thing. Not only that, being able to public speak, man. I'm not somebody who had all these things where, I felt like I could do all this stuff. I believe Jeremiah, let me look at this. Well, God even tells Jeremiah, like, be not afraid of thy faces, for I will be there to deliver you and to be able to keep you safe, like to protect you. This is all in Jeremiah, I believe, 6 through 9. And he talks about like just being able to trust in him. And it's the craziest thing because for myself, like I never felt like I could do this stuff. I never felt like I was going to be able to be somebody that had the dream of public speaking. I was always very damn quiet, man. Even in high school, my girlfriend told me about when we were first getting together and stuff. She had gone to ask people about me to go see, like, hey, like, what, who is this guy? Like, how I like him, I got a crush on him. Who is this guy? But she went to go ask people in our high school class, and nobody knew anything about me because I was so quiet, man. That's the craziest thing. For me to go from that to now having this dream inside of my heart that I know can come to pass through Christ. And just like it says in Corinthians, I will boast all the more about my weaknesses because that shows the power of God. It's just the craziest thing, man. It is the absolute craziest thing. And just like Jeremiah, man, we might have these things where we don't believe or might not be able to see the full vision. But if you trust wholeheartedly in what God has already said about you, you go to the Bible, read his word, continue to say it every single morning. It's this dream, and this feels like my heart is like an engine and it is humming, and I'm just starting to see and believe what he has put into my heart that I could have never seen myself. I would have never imagined it. And I know God has put something in your heart, and he has put something great in your heart. You might be a little bit scared, you might be even a little bit fearful, but just like it said to Jeremiah, just like God said to Jeremiah, for do not be afraid of their faces. Do not be afraid of anybody that's going to say anything about you, approval, anybody that's going to try to stop you. The Lord is going to be with you, and he's going to deliver you from them. He's going to deliver you and be with you every step of the way that we are going on this path. So continue to go on your journey, man. Continue to go every step of the way. Like, go wholeheartedly. Let's stop freaking walking so slow, and let's go full sprint into where we are destined to be by God, man. Continue to say it every day. I've been saying all these things that are great about God, all these things. Continue to proclaim the greatness of our God every single day. He has flung stars into space. He sure can do anything that you want to do. He can do anything in your life. He can do anything that he has already promised you if he could fling freaking stars into space. I love you guys. Hope you go after your dream today. Let me know what your dream is down in the comments below, man. Continue to talk about it. I love talking about it with you guys. Love you guys. Peace.